All right, welcome back to Daytime Ottawa. And if you talk to, we've been eating.
Yes.
We've been exercising a little bit.
That's right.
We're hoping that it all balances out, because if you talk to any fitness expert, they'll tell you that what you eat is almost as important as what you do in terms of physical exercise, if not more important.
Yeah.
So today, here to help us calculate how much we should be putting into our bodies and how much we should be putting out, energy we should be putting out, is Michelle O'Neill. She's from MichelleFit.ca. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good, thanks.
Good.
Now, this is a big issue for a lot of people who are working out, because a lot of us think, oh, you know, now that I'm working out, I can eat everything that I want.
Yes.
True or false?
False.
It's not what we wanted to hear, Michelle, I'll be honest with you.
Sorry.
So then, you know, what should we be doing, and how do we determine how many calories we should be taking in?
Yes. Well, right down here at the bottom of the chart here, you'll see what Health Canada recommends for the number of calories that males and females in a certain age group, what you should be eating each day.
Okay.
So you can check this out here. Someone that's my age, I'm active, I'm 2250 calories per day is what they recommend that I should be eating. So.
Right.
And then the best way to kind of reach that is to eat those small meals throughout the day, because your body can only break down around 400 calories or so at a time. So if you sit down and eat an 800 calorie meal, half of that meal is going to be stored as fat.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good tip. I don't think a lot of people know that. I didn't know that, right?
No, so a lot of people eat the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they might be reaching these calories, like eating what they're supposed to be, but you know, part of those calories get stored as fat because their body can't break it all down.
So obviously you don't want to have a meal that's, 1,500 calories and then say, oh, you know what, I'll just have a little bit in my next 2 meals.
That doesn't work.
That happens
doesn't
every
work.
holiday meal, right?
It's true. It's so true. And then you've shown obviously the difference between an active person and somebody that is not active,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Along
So someone
here.
who's active tends to need a little bit more food because we're active, we're using more energy in the day than someone else.
Right.
And so this is essentially just how much you need to live and survive. That's
Exactly,
how
for
many
your
calories.
heart to beat, for your vital organs to work, for you to get out of bed and walk around and do your dishes or whatever. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk weight loss, because up
Yes.
above here you've got the weight loss calculation.
Yes,
Explain this.
we have a little bit of math today.
Okay.
So if you think about 1 pound is equal to 3,500 calories.
Really?
Yes. So if you want to lose 1 pound per week, then you'll want to try and subtract 500 calories every day. Through the best way is through diet and exercise. So try and
Combination.
exactly, yes. So try and eat 250 calories less and try to burn 250 calories through exercise.
Okay.
So if there's someone who wants to, by the new year, lose 35 to 40 pounds, I would suggest going with the 2 pounds per week. And that's something that's, safe, effective, a healthy way to lose weight instead of trying to drop 50 pounds in 1 week, right?
Right.
Right.
With a lot of those fad diets, they kind of do that. So.
And you call it a calorie deficit. Would somebody be creating a calorie deficit by doing this, or is there another calculation that they have to do?
It is creating a deficit for sure. I mean, you're subtracting 500 calories off of what you might usually. So say someone usually eats 3,000 calories a day and subtract and bring that down to 2,500.
Right.
And that'll get you there to take 500 a day.
All right, you've got another thing to show us here as well, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So,
let's go
perfect.
Our
Thank
second
you.
page.
All right, calories burned per hour.
Oh,
Yes.
so this is the
So
kind of activities
these are the activities.
people do.
Yes.
And you're going to show us, this sort of shows us what you're losing doing those activities.
So have it broken down. Some people like to go swimming, and you're going to lose anywhere from 350 to 650 calories.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's great full body exercise.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on how hard you're swimming. You're not going to lose
Yeah.
400 calories if you're just kind of floating around,
Leisurely
swimming. Yeah,
swimming about,
exactly.
right. Canoeing is surprising. That one can burn up to 720 calories. Okay.
Yes, and someone on a Sunday you might be out mowing your lawn for an hour and then do it in the garden for an hour, and there's your 500 calories right there.
Oh, okay.
So it's surprising. There's some
So-
things around the house that you probably don't realize you're actually losing some calories and getting active.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
thank goodness
so-
vacuuming actually burns calories. another reason why we should be vacuuming.
And keep in mind, I mean, it's a little bit different for everyone. Like
Yeah.
I might go out and run for an hour and I might lose 600 calories. You might be 400. You might be, 500. And
Right.
every person's a little bit different, just like DNA, right?
Right.
So
Right.
we all work a little bit differently. But there's a general idea of how much you can lose for each hour.
And I just wanted to note that this one right here, golfing with clubs, you mean
Walking the
Walking
course.
the course, yeah.
not going
Not
in the
driving,
golf cart,
yes.
right? Not cheating in a sense.
That's right.
Exactly.
All right, well, Michelle,
Yes,
you know
yes.
what? These are great tips, and
Yeah.
really, I love how you broke this down and gave everyone out there just some ideas about,
Yes,
the different things
yes.
that they do every day that could even be burning calories.
Yes, and what I can do, I can take a picture of this and put it on my website today too.
Oh,
So
perfect.
people can, check it out that way.
MichelleFit.ca, correct?
You bet.
Excellent.
Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you, Michelle. And I guess I'm going to have to go vacuum now and play some golf.
Yeah.
Well, coming up next, we're talking about the Calabogie Peaks
Blues
Blues
and
and
Rib
Rib
Fest.
Fest. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
That's right, after this.